Welcome back here on the Westmoreland Sports Network pregame show. You heard from Coach Mark Kotarski. Now it's time to talk with graduate student Chelsea Apke, getting ready to wrap up her first and only season here at Seton Hill, but hopefully not too soon. Chelsea, first of all, congratulations for getting into the PSAC Tournament. How excited are you guys to get going?
I think we're pretty excited. We had a lot to prove to, I guess, every other team because we're a very young team and everything. When
you came here, were you really looking forward to getting to the postseason? Was that one of your goals coming here?
Yeah, I think it was a goal for everybody on the team. You know, we want to work hard, and I think we were the underdogs in every game, so we just, again, had something to prove.
Before we started the interview, we were kind of talking about how many postseason games you played at WNJ before you came to Seton Hill, and you said you played in the ECAC there? Yeah,
after we made it to the championship my junior and senior year, but we lost to Thomas More both times, so we got to go to the ECAC, and it was pretty cool. It was like to extend our season, and it's always good to do that.
Thomas More is always a team that is right up there at the top, right?
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, they're #1 this year.
Oh man, yeah, I talk to some of those guys and some of those girls in the conference, and they always seem to be at the top.
Yeah.
We talked a couple of times on the broadcast on the story about how you came to Seton Hill. Do you care to share that from your own words? And did you expect to play again after you played your last game at WNJ?
At first, I kind of thought I was done, but I would always wanted to like go back and play. But I was able to come here because Coach Derubo, my coach at WNJ, she's good friends with the coach at Seton Hill, Mark Kotarski, and so they were talking, and then he's like, he said, oh, she's not coming back for a 5th year, and she's like, no, and he's like, well, like she can come up for a tryout, and like she can come if she wants to get her MBA, so I decided to do that.
And you've been a great fit, and the interesting part about that story again was Coach told me that he just called her just to kind of talk with her a little bit, just a friendly conversation, and that came up, and now you're here. So I think he was very happy about that. How did the team accept you, Chelsea, when you came here to Seton Hill? Because I know there's a lot of young players actually that came in, so you weren't the only new face, certainly, on Seton Hill this year, but how did everybody accept you?
I think they were very accepting. Like, they were all nice and cool, and like I consider them my really close friends.
What kind of adjustment did you have to make? I'm curious, from a player that played in Division III and now you play in Division II, what do you think the biggest differences is, and what have been the biggest adjustment for you?
I noticed a lot at the D2 level, everybody can shoot. So many people can hit the 3 and just play all around, and the girls are a lot stronger and taller. So that's what I noticed a lot.
Is the speed of the game any different, do you think?
I would say a little bit. I know at WNJ we were kind of a run and gun type of team.
So you're kind of used to an upper tempo anyway. I see. Talk about your game. Right now you're among the leaders in the PSAC in rebounding. Really good taking the ball away. You lead the team right now in steals. What type of game do you like to play, Chelsea?
I know in high school and AAU and now I always fast pace, running and just hustling and all that. So.
You do it. You do it all. Everybody can see on the broadcast for sure. You're here for graduate school, so what are you going for? And do you have another year academically then here at Seton Hill?
No, I'll get my master's in August this year, but I'm getting my MBA in accounting, and hopefully I can get an accounting job and do that.
That's terrific. I have to ask you too, before I let you go, about your family, which I did not know any of this until a week ago. Your dad was a linebacker, right, at the University of Pittsburgh. Your brother plays for Penn State football, and your sister is a softball player at Robert Morris. So obviously you don't have a very competitive family at all. Sure. What was it like growing up in that family?
We always loved sports. When we were younger, we played all different types of sports, and I guess we always competed with one another, so it was always fun.
That's pretty cool. Going to the game now today, your last question, what do you guys have to do well today to get a PSAC tournament win?
I think for us, it's to stick to the game plan and just play hard, play defense, take good shots on offense, and just play, I guess.
Chelsea, I wish you had more eligibility here at Seton Hill, but hopefully this won't be your last game here on the Hill. Congratulations on getting here, and very happy to have you here at Seton Hill, and good luck today.
Thank you.
That's Chelsea Apke. Coming up next, you're going to hear from the homecoming king and the homecoming queen this year on the Hill, as Chase Parker has a chance to talk with Megan Mastroianni. We continue live on the pregame show, counting you down to Seton Hill at Edinburgh on the Westmoreland Sports Network.